Hello and welcome to an episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason. I'm in Auburn, New York, just on a National Park Service property, but it's also somewhat private property, privately owned. But you got to have reservations here to tour it, so I'm not going to be going inside these buildings. But this is I'm going to be showing you the house where Harriet Tubman lived during the last years of her life. And she moved in 1859, just right before the Civil War. There's a historical marker here. And because it's raining, I won't be out here that long. So here we go. All right, so here is the marker. Harriet Tubman, Moses of her people, served Underground Railroad, frequented the site after the Civil War. Now that is the visitor center, that is the administrative center, that is the Harriet Tubman Center for the Aged. I'll show you a picture of that. And then that is the actual house. So I'm going to be walking up that way in the rain. So as most of us know, Harriet Tubman was a conductor on the Underground Railroad and led many slaves to their freedom. But she had spent many years living in St. Catharines, Ontario before she moved here with her parents. The land was sold to her in 1859 by an acquaintance of hers, William Seward. He's a guy who I've video on at his old house, but he was the Secretary of State under Abraham Lincoln and Andrew Johnson, and he was also the New York governor. But again, he was an acquaintance of hers, and pretty much the deal was sold illegally. Now, Seward's deal, along with being illegal, was fairly priced with flexible terms, which probably stemmed from their friendship from the Underground Railroad. In 1896, Tubman purchased a 25-acre parcel from a property next door, and she would call it the Home of the Aged, which I'll show you. In 1953, the home was rebuilt and restored in memory of Tubman's life and accomplishments. All of that was organized by the A.M.E. Zion Church, to which Tubman had given the property to over 50 years earlier. Since 1953, there are 2 more buildings that have been added to the property, from the transitions of it becoming a historic site, national park, and public attraction. In 2017, this and multiple sites here in Auburn became part of the Harriet Tubman National Park. And I'll show you that house real quick. Alright, sorry about this one being a brief one, but because of the weather and because of my poor timing, hope you learned a little bit of something here about Harriet Tubman, and I hope you guys make the visits here to Auburn, New York. There's a lot of things to do here, so please check out my other videos here on this channel. Alright, sign off.